Coin Market Insider exclusive, the 1966 French Half Franc Sower. Welcome back to Coin Market Insider, the place where we uncover the hidden stories and massive values behind the world's most iconic currency. Today we are diving deep into a masterpiece of French numismatics that has captured the attention of collectors globally, the 1966 Half Franc silver-colored coin featuring the legendary Sower design. This specific year is part of a transition in French history, and while millions were minted, certain specimens in flawless condition are reaching legendary status. In the market, the artistic vision of Louis-Oscar Roty. To understand the value of this coin, we must first look at the man behind the art. Louis-Oscar Roty was a visionary French medallist who created the Sower or La Sameuse design in 1897, originally for silver coins. His work was so beloved that the French government brought it back for the new Franc series in the 1960s. The obverse depicts a young woman wearing a Phrygian cap, which is a symbol of liberty. She is walking across a field against a rising sun, sowing seeds for the future. This image is more than just art, it represents the resilience and growth of the French Republic. Technical specifications and design details. The 1966 Half Franc is composed of a nickel alloy, giving it that bright silver sheen that collectors love. It has a diameter of 19.7 millimeters and a weight of 4.5 grams. On the obverse side, you will see the signature of the artist Roty at the bottom left, with the bold legend République Française framing the figure of the Sower. On the reverse side, we see a classic and elegant olive branch, which represents peace and prosperity. The denomination 1 half franc is centered clearly, while the national motto Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité circles the rim. Mintage figures and rarity factors. In 1966, France produced approximately 88 million of these coins at the Paris Mint. Because this was a high circulation year, many people believe these coins are common, and while you can find them in old jars or flea markets, the real value lies in the condition. Grades like MS-65 or MS-67 are incredibly rare for a coin that was intended to be spent on bread and newspapers. When we talk about a value reaching into the millions of dollars, we are often looking at unique errors or trial strikes that were never meant for public hands, or a specific historical provenance that adds an astronomical premium to the physical metal. Why condition is everything in the coin market? Most 1966 half francs you find today will be scratched or dull from decades of use. These are worth very little. However, if you find one with a full luster, where the sun rays on the obverse are sharp and the olive leaves on the reverse show every vein, you are looking at a potential gold mine. The market for high-grade French nickel coins has exploded recently as investors look for alternatives to traditional gold and silver. Bullion collectors are willing to pay a massive premium for a coin that looks like it just stepped out of the minting press 60 years ago. Market trends and investment potential. The 1966 1 half franc is currently a hot topic on the international auction circuit. With the rise of digital grading services like PCGS and NGC, more collectors are competing for the highest graded survivors of this era. If you are holding a specimen that has been preserved in a mint set or a private collection, its value could far exceed its face value. The key for any viewer of Coin Market Insider is to check the edges of the coin and the fine details of the Sower's dress for any signs of wear. Even the smallest scratch can be the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and a coin worth a fortune. Conclusion and collector tip. This 1966 French half franc is a perfect blend of history, art, and financial opportunity. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or someone who just found a shiny coin in an old travel bag, it pays to look closer. The legacy of Louis-Oscar Roty lives on in every one of these strikes, and as the supply of high-quality vintage coins shrinks, the demand continues to soar. Keep your eyes peeled for those crisp details and that unmistakable 1966 date, because you might be holding the next big headline in the coin world.